Alright folks, we're at Shaw Center for the Salish Sea. On the Salish Sea.
10 seconds.
Look at that.
5 seconds. Doors closing.
Yeah. Doors closing. Here we go. Wish us luck, folks. Let's get a scale of this room.
Flood main tanks.
Oh no.
Prepare to submerge.
Going under, folks. That's so cool.
Destination, the Salish Sea.
Yeah, we're going underwater, folks. I hope we're not going too deep. Don't make the same mistake that Ocean Gate made, okay? Here we go. And in we go, folks. Salish Sea. I'm going to get you a closer look at the room. That's where we were stationed. Okay, we got some prawns here. Hello. How are you? How y'all doing in there? I'm doing fine. Look at that, folks. Looks like they're having fun. Now, got some little baby jellyfish here, and that's what these are. Look at those cute little babies. Now we have adult jellyfish right here. These are what frequent our waters here in British Columbia. Something I want to show you all. Very nice tank. Now we have Salish sea jellies. Incredible sight. Absolutely amazing. These are the sea life that inhabits this mini little tank here. We got the bay pipefish, vermilion star, silver spotted sculpin. So without further ado, this is what's in this little mini tank here. Take a look at that. I can't remember what that was called again. If anyone knows, comment down below. That's what inhabits this mini tank. This is what inhabits the waters here, British Columbia, Canada, the mainland that is. And sea anemones, you got the starfish. BC has a unique blend of, just tropical and just looking and it's a blend. I guess it's hard to describe. Like, there's somewhat of a tropical appearance to a lot of these fish, but there's also some of a noir, dark appearance to them as well. Oh, we got a little mini flounder right there. If you right here, see that's the little mini flounder, blended perfectly. But yeah. Now, granted, we do share the same water as the state of Washington, so it's fairly similar. So anyone that lives in British Columbia can probably identify some of these creatures. So now I'm going to get you a level view of the tank. That's the size sea anemone, very, very large. Oh, we got a sort of an eel or something down there. He's resting. I assume that that's his territory. Absolutely incredible. Yep, this is what happened. This is what inhabits our waters here in the lower mainland of British Columbia, and something I want to show you all. So, that's a bullhead. Very fast, very hard to catch. So that's what that little fish is. Oh, and the flounder just moved. I don't know if you caught that or not, but just something I want to show you. And we got a squat lobster. That's what that's called. So now you know. Cleanup crew, folks. Sea anemones. These creatures help keep our waters clean here in the lower mainland of British Columbia. Beautiful to look at. Got a nice pink and white mixture. So if you want to help keep our water clean, these guys are the ones to do it. So nice sea anemone. That's a sea cucumber. That's what I just read that. That's what that is. So now you know. They're scavengers. They eat a lot of dead things. They also clean a lot of, a lot of excess debris around our waters. So
attention
now you know.
Salish sea explorers. Do you know how biologists tell one whale from another?
These are the Salish sea jellies. Very large. I'm not going to touch, but I'm going to give you my hand just to give you some scale, just to how large these things really are. So, pardon me, no touching the tanks. So, company rules. But this is what inhabits our waters. Spectacular to look at. But unfortunately, you do not want to get stung by one of these. From what I hear, it's very, very painful. So. I have touched the top of one of these, and it's really unique. It feels like actual jello. It really does when you touch one. But being the good kids that we are, we threw it back in the water. So it's something I wanted to share with you all. Alright, now this is what inhabits the shallow waters of British Columbia, and I've come across some of these creatures myself, so should take a close look. Without further ado, here we go. This is what inhabits the shallow waters of our shores here in British Columbia. You got the various sea anemones, perch. These are. These are kelp perch. These little fishies are. So. This plumose anemone has taken home on this poor little crab here. Well, it's made a home on this crab, obviously. So I'm going to show you all. Now we got a starfish here, so cool, but I've encountered a lot of these creatures in the lower mainland, all across our waters. Quite a few of them, actually. So, something I wanted to show you all. Look at this beautiful tank, folks. These are the very fish that inhabit our waters here. It's circular shaped, gives it a nice 3D look and feel to it, and I've come across these myself. Caught a few of them too, and we just have, but we, so very common here. Something I want to show you all. Very nice tank, very nice setup. Isn't that one of the nicest domes and fish bowls you've seen? Here, there's a variety of life here. You got the little bullhead down here, relaxing comfortably. You got appears to be a prawn, a couple of prawns. Very, very cool. Very neat. That's what inhabits this little mini fish bowl. Something to show you all. The dark, nasty side of British Columbia waters, folks. You have the zombie worms, and you have the ever so nasty but hagfish. There you go. Hagfish are scavengers. They're very, very nasty to look at, but they do a good job at cleaning up a lot of the dead life that occurs in our waters. As you can see, it's not a pleasant fish to look at. Very nasty, but they're common in these waters. So. And you got some of these more prawns here. They are also very good. Prawns will eat almost anything, really. They're also considered scavengers. They somewhat scavenge for dead things too. So. But yeah. I know, not the most pleasant creatures here, but hey. For those watching, this is what inhabits our waters here in British Columbia. And some of these are really beautiful tank. Hi, how are you? How you doing in there? Hello. Nice to see you too. And another one hiding there. Oh, I got another one hiding in the corner, top corner. Absolutely amazing. Oh. I got these large sea anemones. Oh, we got some fish in there. Totally cool. Meadow tank. And as you can see, this is what also inhabits our waters. I've come across a lot of these myself over the years, swimming in BC and fishing here, so. Like I said, oh, we got it's a crab. Dungeness crab, I think. I gotta say, the sea life here in British Columbia has always been very unique and interesting. Something that, I know a lot of documentary filmmakers love coming here just for that alone. Look at that. It's tropical, it's alien-like, it's really, it really sets itself apart from the rest of the world. All the different sea life we have here. These are the larger types of fish. These are snappers, I think. Puget Sound rockfish. Brown rockfish. This is where they are found. Large snails. Now I'm gonna go down here. Crawl down here. Get you a better look. This is what. Well, I don't want to touch the glass, obviously, but I did this at Vancouver Aquarium for long-time viewers, and kind of want to show you what it looks like. This is really nice. So the inside of the dome. That's what it looks like. Now I'm going to come back out.
So what's it like in there?
Interesting.
Yeah? What do you get a look at?
You go underneath the dome. You go underneath that dome.
You can go in there.
You know, the different rockfish.
And you can stand up in the,
Yeah.
stand up. Yeah, there you go.
Don't hit your head, though.
Wow, look at that funny fish.
These are all the different rockfish that inhabit our waters, folks. This is the juvenile salmon tank. That's what these are. And this is what they look like at juvenile stage. Now, this is what some of them look like at full-grown stage, folks. So, give you an idea just how big they are. Let that sink in. Yep, they are vital to our waters. Very delicious. Very, very beautiful tank. Yes, folks, that is the actual size of some of these. Let that sink in. That is not exaggeration. That's how big they are. Now, usually at the sandy bottom of British Columbia's waters, not so much the deep sea, but this is what inhabits them. As we can see, we got some flounders here. We have this big rockfish coming to say hello. Okay. Got a very big boy right here. A sea star, that's a giant sea star. They're very, very big. Multiple legs. Like I said, the deeper things are, the deeper our water gets, the bigger the animal life gets, folks. Oh no. I got it. I'll just hold on to it. Now, I don't want to get close, but I just want to give you some scale, just give you an idea of the size of just how big it is. That's a big starfish. This is what usually inhabits the sandy part of the ocean. This is the rocky reefs. This is the rocky parts of our waters. And we have more rockfish here. Looks like a cod or a bullhead. More anemones. Absolutely spectacular. Someone is hiding in there. Very beautiful to look at, you know, no doubt. All right, here in British Columbia we have kelp forests consisting of these kelp. And this is what often inhabits these kelp forests, folks. A vast selection. Cod, rockfish. Looks like this guy's yawning. I think he's tired, or he's bored, or both.
Yeah, so right now she's throwing out the big snake from the ground, waiting for a show to be done.
Yeah, that's right. Where's my
I think he's hungry. Yep.
Okay, we're moving up. Thanks for showing
Yeah,
us.
did you guys have you guys tried the octopus yet?
No, but we did.
Absolutely amazing.
When he comes down, which will be later, his legs will.
Simply beautiful, folks.
He was moving last time. Yep, just, we haven't looked at this part yet.
Nice mixture of red and black. Some of these, like I said, we have some gorgeous fish here in BC. The thing about these rockfish, they're very tropical looking too. They're not, you know, some of them are in color. So that's what inhabits these mini underwater kelp forests, folks, here in BC. So I want to show you all. Hope you like it. All right, here we have a unique tank setup. Now, what does this house? Well, it houses this guy up there. That is the octopus. He's hiding. Now, some octopus can actually change color, camouflage much like a chameleon, so that way it blends in perfectly. If you look closely, see the outline, you'll spot him. Probably sleeping or just hiding out, but yep, that's where it is. Some say octopus may not even be from this earth, and I can believe that. These things are very, very intelligent. You know, they're perfect predators, very unique. So that's where he is, resting and relaxing. There's some movement there, but I think it's clearly it's probably sleeping. But then again, octopuses are like cats; they can sleep for long periods of time. So just something I wanted to show you all. There he is, for your viewing pleasure.